Hey Ken, what's up, man? It's Rich. Upside down. Woo. All right, got my GoPro out here so I can kind of show you some of the features of this blacked out Ram. I'm not sure how familiar you are. Now, it's based on an Express, so it's an Express model, but you get some nice extras with it. As you can see, it's all blacked out, body black, 20-inch black rims, everything on the front, the grille, all the emblems, all blacked out. Real nice. It's got special headlights too, so at night it looks very sinister. All blacked out, coming at you with LEDs and HID headlamps. It's got a cloth interior. We're looking at a 5'7" bed. Go around the back here. 4x4 symbol, Dodge symbol, all blacked out. A dual exhaust, chrome tipped. This specific one does not have a hitch. I can get a hitch added for you. There's bolts right down there. If you can see, just bolts right on. I'll get some pricing for you, but the pricing I sent her, Amanda at Enterprise, is all the vehicle as it sits with no additions. But if you can see right here, you do have the backup camera that's built right in. It's got a 5.0 touchscreen inside, which I'll show you here in a few minutes. You do have your wiring already. 7/4 pin, 4 towing. Walk around to the side here. Now this one is a 5.7 liter V8 Hemi with the new 8-speed automatic transmission. This is probably going to be very similar to your 2012, but here's the key. Same operation, lock, unlock, panic button. It is a tip start, so you will use this physical key to start the car. Put it in, turn it. It has a hard key inside, right here, for access via the driver's side door or the door handle. If for some reason this stops working, you can use the hard key to get into the vehicle. We'll start in the back here. You have in-floor storage. Now you're going to have to bear with me. I might go over some things here that are the same on your 2012. I'm going to open the other side just so we get some more light in here so you can kind of see a little bit more. Nice wide opening on the back doors and the front doors. Service department here. All right, you do have floor storage underneath the seats back here. 2 compartments on either side. I'll try to tilt down so you can see a little bit maybe. Hopefully you can get a good view here. Rear ventilation, cup holders in the back. You have this in-floor storage, which is removable. So if you're on a job site or something like that and you got something dirty you want to keep in here, and then you can take it out, rinse it out, whatever you need to do. It goes back in. Flush right underneath the floor mats. As you can see on the other side, it does come with floor mats. They're carpeted. Grab handles in the back for the rear passengers. Moving to the front, mirrors here, manual folding, helps out with parallel parking if you do any of that. Looking on the inside, you have a manual adjustment for the passenger seat. Slide it up and down, pretty basic on the Express. Center console, so you can actually seat 6 in here, 3 along the front, 3 along the back if you need to load it up. 3 cup holders in the front, and then down in here, try and get you a shot down here. You have the auxiliary port, the USB port. You have a 12 volt in here, key symbol, when the vehicle is powered up. Tilt it back up here. You can see the controls in the front. You have storage here, little storage area. You have a USB here for charging. You can charge up there, so you can plug your phone in with a USB and charge. Electronic stability control button right there. Hope you can see it. Tow haul mode, which shuts off the MDS, which is your multi-displacement system. Still available in your current 2012. Cuts down the 4 cylinders at cruising speeds. But with the addition of that new 8-speed transmission, you should see an improvement in gas mileage. I actually got a Ram 1500 in September. I'm getting upwards of 22.5 on the highway, so it's excellent for highway. Mid-teens, depending on your driving. Over here on the driver's side, automatic one-touch front and passenger windows. You can see by the automatic right there. I'm going to fire this up so I can show you some features. Nice sound of that Hemi. Automatic headlights with fog lights right here. You have the rear cargo light. You press that button, you got a light in the bed of the truck, so if it's at night, it'll help you see there. This vehicle is equipped with Bluetooth. I'll show you that here in a second. Over here on the windows, automatic down, automatic up, with obstacle detection. It will cut off if there's any pinching there. Heated side mirrors. Here's your adjustment for the steering wheel, probably the same as your 2012. I'm going to jump inside now and show you some stuff. Alright, so turn the fan speed down so you can see a little bit. Try and angle this down so you can see the dash. I'm going to show you here. Over here you have voice recognition and Bluetooth, same features as your 2012. If you have Bluetooth, it's just over here on the steering wheel versus over here on the radio. Gear up and gear down. If you notice, in 2015, well, they started introducing it in 14, you have the 8-speed automatic transmission here. Rotary shifter, real nice and easy, real smooth, foot on the brake, into drive, back into park. Like I said, this has a backup camera, so if I put it in reverse, that camera automatically shows on the dash there. Now you have your lines that will help indicate where you're turning, so if you see them move when I turn the steering wheel, which is it's a sweet feature. Also, you can see the actual edge of your bumper right there, so you know exactly how close you are to something. Now, put it back into park. Your four-wheel drive system down there, it's all electronic. Right now it's in four-wheel drive lock, which locks in all the wheels in four-wheel drive, or two-wheel drive, which is rear, four-wheel drive low for heavier conditions and lower speeds. If you look on the steering wheel here, you have, like I said, the Bluetooth over here, so you can pair your phone. Nice thing about the Bluetooth in these, if you listen to any music from your phone and you pair it with the car or the truck, you can listen to it wirelessly without having to plug it in. Right over here through your phone or through your media, you're going to press media. Then you're going to choose what source, either the USB or the auxiliary, which is located down in here, which I showed you earlier. So if you want to plug something in that way, or you can play via Bluetooth, Pandora, iHeartRadio, anything like that. Now this specific one also comes with satellite radio, which will be good for an entire year. Your radio features, your presets. This is also touchscreen, so if you want to change it that way, go to a preset. Like I said, it's all touchscreen. You can also access your settings in here. Safety and driving assistance with the backup camera, hill start assist, scroll down, engine off options, just the way to customize the vehicle. Your 2012 probably has it in the information center here in the center. Which you can still do some customizing there as well, but more for the vehicle operations, it's right here in the settings there. Your phone option right here, you have the option, some phones will allow you to do the text messaging. If you come to a stop, you can view it, or if you're driving, you can listen to it or repeat it back to you. You can pair up to 7 devices. You also have access to your phone book, recent calls, everything like that through Bluetooth. You can have a compass displayed up there, your settings, more, you can adjust the clock, and also adjust what information you have displayed to you. Back to the radio. But I wanted to go over the transmission here, your 8-speed rotary shifter. Now, the old ones with the column shifter, you could it had a plus and minus on it where you could shift it up and down based on just tapping the shifter left and right for a plus and minus. Well, they didn't want to lose that feature, so what they did is they moved it up onto the steering wheel here now. So you have your cruise control here. Up here is your gear up and down. You can activate and deactivate at any speed just by pressing the plus or the minus. That'll activate it. I'll show you. We're in drive here. D is lit up on the dash. I'm going to hit the minus to activate it. It pops into whatever gear you're currently in. So if you're going highway speeds, it'll just pop into whatever gear it's currently in. It's not going to jump into first gear and throw you off. Then you can upshift and downshift from there. It's kind of foolproof. It won't let you go. Like I can't go too far, it'll just jump right back down to first if I try to drive, because it's not going to go in the high gear from the start. But anyways, you can see four-wheel drive indicated on the dash there. To get it back into gear, if you accidentally press that and it feels like it's not shifting, just look down. If you see a number, you know you're in that mode. Hold in the plus for 2 seconds, pops right back into drive. Looking up here, there's your ventilation controls there. I mean, it's an Express, so it's not overly complicated, but it's got some nice features on it for the 15 models. Mirror, everything pretty standard there. So I sent the pricing to Amanda, so hopefully this is something you are interested in. We don't have a whole lot. They go pretty quick, but it's a really nice truck with some nice features. Like as far as those headlights, you can't get those headlights unless you go up, you know, $10,000–$15,000 in truck on the Sports and Laramie's. But that information center right there, as you can see, you can have a digital speedometer, and that whole screen is controlled by these 4 buttons down here. You can see that. Sorry for all the movement, but I just want to make sure you can see what I'm talking about. Go back, scroll down, and get your vehicle information with your tire pressure, you can scroll up and down, get your transmission temperature, oil pressure, oil life, battery voltage, and so forth. I'll give you a display for all of them. I'll go back here, get your fuel economy. Right now it's an average of 14.2. The option to reset with that arrow shows you low fuel, and then down below there with that little arrow between 10 and 20, that gives you your instant miles per gallon. So you can see exactly the fuel mileage you're getting with the amount of acceleration, gas, and fuel you're giving it. Alright, go back here. Trip A, Trip B, pretty standard. Messages, if there's anything the vehicle needs to communicate with you as far as oil changes, anything like that, it'll give you a message. Screen setup, that's where you can go in and personalize the screen. On your info line, you can have the audio or the time. Go to the odometer. Go back out here. Scroll down, you can turn that menu off if you like it that way. Hit a button, it'll come back up. And then back to the top. So I hope this was helpful. I'll give you one more shot of the outside here so you can kind of see exactly again what you're looking at. There's your mirror controls. A lot of this you'll see is the exact same as your 2012 as far as some of the applications of some of these features, like the light location and mirrors and everything like that. I'll show you again one more time at the front here. See those nice headlights. Not the best display during the day, but at night, like I said, looks real nice. Fog lights down below. Show you under the hood here. Pretty standard V8 Hemi. It's got about 390 horsepower and over 400 feet-pound of torque. Battery warmer, so you'll have a bit longer battery life here. Less battery maintenance because it's insulated there. Some fuse boxes under here if you need to access those at all. Come with little tweezers as well, so you can kind of see. People like me with these big fat fingers, I can't get in there and get those little ones. I don't want to break them, so that allows little tweezers to go in and get them. All right, man. Well, if you have any questions, let me know. Hopefully I can earn your business. I'd love to work with you, from here on out with you and your company and everything like that. I have no problem doing these videos. I do them for Jim Shorkey on a regular basis anyways. More so with a crew. This is my personal GoPro I'm using. But it seems to work just fine for what I need it for. So, all right, buddy. Hope to see you soon at some point, maybe through this process, if we can put something together. And let me know if you have any questions or concerns, man. All right, over and out. See you, Ken.